big exposure in the YouTube land, my people. And remember, Common Sense or JA Classified Boss always tell you guys that the truth have some way to sneak its little way come in the light. So today we are talking about the truth about Kevian Lifestyle, Colaz Smith TV, and the dangerous set of lies being spread online about Colaz and his teammates. So in today's video, people, we are diving deep into a situation that has been circulating across YouTube and social media, one that involves Kevian Lifestyle, a hard-working and dedicated carpenter, and his association with the well-known and respected content creator, Colaz Smith TV. This is not just another story, my people. This is about truth versus lies, loyalty versus betrayal, and positivity versus negativity. And more importantly, this is about protecting a brand, a movement, and a community that has been built with hard work, faith, and genuine intentions only. So, who is Kevian Lifestyle? For all who don't know, Kevian Lifestyle is not just a random name on YouTube. He is a skilled carpenter, a family-oriented individual, and someone who has contributed his time and effort to projects associated with the Colaz Smith TV. Many of you may recognize him as the same individual who was involved into turning the goat pen into that cabin, a project that was showcased as part of the content surrounding Colaz Smith TV's journey. Kevian represents something that is often overlooked in today's digital world. We are talking about hard work, people, simplicity, community support, and honest living. He is not someone who chases controversy. He is someone who focuses on building literally and figuratively. Also now, people who want to know the role that he play with the whole Colaz Smith TV platform. So Colaz Smith TV now, people, has built a platform that goes beyond entertainment. As you guys supposed to know, it's about helping people, sharing real life experiences, promoting positivity, and even giving back to the whole community. Kevian Lifestyle now, people, plays a role in that whole entire vision because he is not just a worker or a background character. He is a part of a foundation, someone who helps bring ideas to life. When you saw that goat pen being transformed or constructed into the whole cabin, that wasn't just content. It was planning, labor, dedication, and also teamwork. And Kevian was right there putting in the real effort, my people. So let's take a moment to speak about Mr. Colaz Smith TV, the great man. Yeah, man, the God bless, the God-fearing youth. This platform now, people, what we know about Colaz Smith TV, it was built in our faith in God. It was built with humility, with giving back, community upliftment. Colaz Smith is known as someone who extends a helping hand people, support people around him, create opportunity, and stay grounded despite growth. Also, people with over 230 subscribers right now, that level of success does not come overnight, as you're supposed to know. It comes from consistency, sacrifice, and authenticity. And most importantly, that is, people, trust from the audience. Because if the audience never trusted Colaz Smith to give him their subscription and their undivided support, may I tell you the truth, Colaz Smith would do the way in the right now. Now here's where things take that serious turn, when people, where you guys have been waiting on. There are individuals on YouTube who classify themselves as reactors, commentary creators, or truth exposers. But instead of spreading truth, many have chosen to spread rumors, false narrative, and misleading information. Them even all start personal attack people, and unfortunately, Colaz Smith TV and his team had become targets. So let's be clear, people. This is not harmless entertainment anymore, you know. When false claims are made about a person's character, their action, or their integrity, it can have real-world consequences like damage to a person's reputation or loss of certain opportunities because their names is being mixed up with certain bangarang, and it also leaves emotional stress and public misunderstanding. For a brand like the Colaz Smith TV, this is especially very much dangerous because a brand is built on trust, reputation, and the public's perception. And once false narratives begin to spread, they can travel fast, reach new audiences, and started to create doubt, even if the claims are not true, people. Now let's address the main rumor that has been circulating, because there are claims being made that Kevian Lifestyle is a goat thief. Yeah, man, people, and this is a very much serious accusation. But here is the truth. The goats in question were wild goats. They were located in hilly areas known for wild livestock. This is a place where people traditionally go to catch goats freely. Kevian and his group did not enter anyone's property. No goat pen was broken into. No one was robbed. Let's repeat that clearly. Kevian Lifestyle did not steal anybody's goat. What actually happened, my people, was Kevian and others went to a known area. They caught wild goats. They brought them back And this is something that is known and is well practiced and accepted in that environment. So how did that turn into goat theft? That must simple one. No. Simple. This is how misinformation spreads, my people, because someone take a clip out of context, they add their own narrative to it, others start to repeat it without verifying that it is truth, and then it starts spread like wildfire. Before you know it, a hardworking man is being labeled unfairly, my people, and that's where the hurt comes in. Let's not forget, people, something very important, because Kevian Lifestyle is a real person with a real family, and they also have real emotions. Remember, imagine waking up and seeing people online calling you a thief, a criminal, and also a liar, based on something that is not even true. That is not just content, people. This is someone's life. And you have to remember, to those who continue to push these narratives, it is time to pause and reflect, because spreading false information is not just entertainment, journalism, or truth. It is very harmful, and from a moral standpoint and even a spiritual one, it is wrong. This is a call for you to just cease and desist from spreading lies and negativity, man. Verify on information before posting, and take responsibility for your own platforms, because word have power, and once released, they cannot be taken back. And from a God-fearing point of view, people, this situation is very much even seriouser, because we are reminded that truth matters, people, integrity matters, and how we treat others really matters. Spreading false witness against someone is not something to take lightly. We should always aim to speak truth, act with fairness, and show compassion, because at the end of the day, we are all accountable for our own actions. And at the same time, despite all of this negativity, one thing remains strong: the Colaz Smith TV community, supporters who understand the truth, sees the bigger picture, and continue to support positivity. This is what keeps the movement alive. So right now, I send a message to all of my lovely supporters them over here at the JA Classified Files, to everyone watching this right now on the Jamaica Classified Files platform. This platform stands for truth, facts, real stories, and unfiltered information. And your support, my people, as me ever emphasize, matters more than ever. So if you believe in truth and fairness, like this video, my people, subscribe to JA Classified Files as usual, and share this video to spread awareness. Comment your thoughts below, people, because me I ask you if it does help we push back against them lies, yeah, them negativity, yeah, and these false accusations, and help us promote truth, positivity, and real stories. Every like, my people, every share and every comment, helps boost the algorithm, reach more people, and correct misinformation and protect reputation. This is bigger than just one video. This is about standing for what is right, my people, and we want to remember, at the end of the day, Kevian Lifestyle is not a thief. He is a hard-working individual who has been caught in the middle of a narrative that is not true. Colaz Smith TV is not a negative platform either. It is a brand built on positivity, faith, and helping others. And the truth deserves to be heard, my people, as you guys supposed to know, because we not support negativity. We not support bad mind. We not support envy. We not support hate. And we not support false or misinformation being spread on someone or any platform or any organization. If I know the truth, you know, I go here common sense or JA Classified Files boss come out here and open me mouth or make a post. So we say the truth must be told, the real story behind the whole Kevian Lifestyle, Colaz Smith TV, and the lies being spread, people, because you have to remember, there comes a time when silence is no longer an option. There comes a moment when truth has to stand up, speak loudly, and defend what is right. Today is one of those moments, my people, because what is happening right now to Kevian Lifestyle and to Colaz Smith TV is not just unfair, it is deeply troubling, and it speaks to a bigger problem on the whole YouTube platform. This is not just about views or about content, this is about truth, character, and kind of world we are building online, people, because let us begin here. We are not here to attack anyone. We are not here to bring hate. We are here to stand on truth, fairness, integrity, and faith in our the Most High God. Because when you fear God, you understand something very important. You cannot build your success on lies. You cannot tear others down and expect blessings. Also, you have to remember this too, man, because you cannot spread false witness and think it has no consequences. And right now, what we are seeing online is a lot of people forgetting that Colaz Smith TV did not appear overnight as enough people might believe. This platform was built step by step, one video at a time, one sacrifice at a time, one act of kindness at a time. And from humble beginnings to over 230,000 subscribers, this journey represents hard work, dedication, faith, and consistency. Remember, man, Colaz Smith TV is known for helping others, sharing real life struggles, supporting people in his circle, and staying grounded even when growing. And this is not a fake image. This is not a stage personality. This is a man who tries to do good, people. Now let's talk about something many people ignore, because behind every strong platform, there are real people working behind the scenes. One of those people is Kevian Lifestyle. Kevian is a carpenter, a builder, a worker, and also a family man. He is not someone chasing fame. He is someone who shows up and does the work. You saw him, people, building the board cabin, working on the bar project, helping with construction, contributing to the vision. This is a man who builds with his hands, people, and there is something powerful about that, because while some people build lies online, Kevian build real things in real life. Now, here is where things get serious. There are individuals on YouTube who spend their time watching, criticizing, twisting stories, and creating narratives. And many of them have turned their focus towards Colaz Smith TV, his team, and anyone connected to him. This is not random, it is targeted, and it follows a pattern, people. Find a moment, yeah, you understand? Them twist the story, and then them add speculation, push it as truth, and before long, a lie begins to look real to people who don't know better. And now let's address the main issue clearly and slowly, so everyone can get a better breakdown and a better understanding. There is a rumor going around saying Kevian Lifestyle is a goat thief. This is a serious claim, people, but let's break this down carefully. Kevian and a group of friends, family members, went to an area in the hills. This area is known for wild goats, a place where goats roam freely, people, and also a location where people traditionally catch goat. These goats are not locked in pens, not owned in a controlled way, not being watched by anyone. So what did they do? They caught a few wild goats. That is it. Yeah, man, my people, no breaking into property, no stealing from anyone, and no criminal act at all. Let's make this very clear. No goat pen was broken, no farmer was robbed, no property was trespassed in a harmful way, and no police case exists right now. No complaint was made. There is no theft. So how did we go from catching wild goats to goat thief? Alright, this is how misinformation working on people. Someone records or see part of a story, they don't understand the full context, they add their assumptions, and others repeat it without checking, and then a lie spreads faster than the truth, because drama really and truly sells, people. Negativity attracts attention, and some people care more about views than truth. So let's pause for a moment and think about the damage, people, because this is not just content. This affects Kevian's name, his reputation, his family opportunities, and you have to remember, my people, being called a theft is not a joke, especially goat thief in a Jamaica, which we know the goat farmer them and all of the people in the community is so much angry against pretty larceny. You understand? You have to remember saying, man, that word carries weight, and when it is not true, it becomes a form of injustice. To those creating and spreading these narratives, I ask you to ask of yourself, did I verify this? Did I speak to anyone involved? Am I telling the full truth, or am I just chasing views? Because there is a line, yeah man, a line between commentary and defamation, and some of you are crossing that line. It is time to stop. It is time to correct it. It is time to take responsibility. And from a God-fearing person's perspective, this is deeper than YouTube. This Bible, as we said, we know the Bible teaches us about truth, honesty, justice, and how we treat other people. Spreading false accusation is not something small. It is something that can hurt lives, people. It can damage trust and bring consequences. And whether people believe it or not, every action has a certain amount of accountability. Even with all of this noise, know that one thing remains clear. The supporters are still there. Why? Because real people can recognize real energy, real intentions, and real character. Colaz Smith TV has built more than a channel. He has built a community, and that community understands not everything online is true. Not every loud voice is normally right. And at the same time, to the Jamaica classified files, yeah man, may I tell you now, let's talk about where you are watching this, because JA classified files is not here for fake drama, made up stories, or clickbait lies. This platform stands for facts, truth, and uncut information. Me I tell you about real discussions. And you know, say this is where the truth gets a voice. Let us just get real for a second, people, because if platforms like this don't grow, then lies will dominate the platforms out there on YouTube. This is why your support over here at JA Classified Files is very important. Remember, when you like the video, comment your thoughts, share with others, and subscribe, you are helping to push truth into the algorithm, reach more people, and correct misinformation and protect innocent individuals. Remember now, my people, this situation is not just about Kevian, it is about how quickly people judge, how easily lies spreads, how dangerous online narratives can be, and it is about asking what kind of community do we want to build. One based on hate, lies, and drama, or one based on truth, respect, and understanding. If you have watched this far, take this with you, my people. Not everything you hear is true, not everyone being accused is guilty, and not every loud voice is honest. Kevian Lifestyle is not a thief, he is a worker, a builder, a man who caught wild goats in a place where that is normal. And Colaz Smith TV is not the enemy. He is someone trying to build something positive. And you have to remember that, people. Right now, I want to know if you take some action. I want to know subscribe to the JA Classified Files, like this video, share the truth, yes, so everyone can hear everywhere, and comment and let your voices be heard, because silence help lies grows, but action help truth spreads, my people. Yeah, man, my people, so right now, me I go just go on a different side of the story nobody is talking about. Yeah, man, me I talk about the same story over there with Kevian Lifestyle and Colaz Smith TV, because something happened and most people missed it. Because while the noise was loud, while the reactors were busy talking, while the comments were flying all over the place, the real story was quietly sitting in the background, waiting to be told. And today, we are stepping into a different part of this situation, a side that many people either ignored or never took the time to understand. So picture this for a moment, people. Early morning, cool breeze, hill stretching far into the distance. Me I talk about, people. This is not a city setting. This is not a stage environment. This is real life. Kevian Lifestyle, along with friends and family members, headed out into an area known by locals not for trouble, not for crime, but for something that has been done for years: catching wild goats. This place is not new. This is not secret. It is known, and the goats there, they are not locked away. They are not owned in the way people are trying to make it seem. They roam free. Now here's where things get interesting. While Kevian and his group were moving through the hills, spotting goats working together, they managed to catch a few goats. Not dramatic, nothing dramatic, people. No breaking-ins, no stealing. Just effort, teamwork, and timing. But somewhere along the line, someone saw a piece of the story and turned it into something else. Now shift the scene now, people. From the hills to the screens, from real life to online commentary. This is where a different kind of energy steps in. People who sit behind screens, watch clips, add their own spin, and suddenly a simple moment becomes a full-blown accusation. Goat thief them call the man. Something not right them say. Suspicious activity them call it. And just like that, a narrative is born. Because this is where many people get caught. They don't see the full picture, the location, the culture, or the context. They only see what is presented to them. And if that presentation is negative, then the conclusion becomes negative. Now let's zoom back in. Kevian Lifestyle, we are talking about, people. A man who builds with his hand, as I said before, works with purpose, and helps bring ideas to life. From the board cabin people to the bar construction, he has been part of real physical work where Colaz Smith TV is involved. You see me, people, but now his name is being called in a way that does not match who he really is. And that is where the problem is. Let's slow this down again, my people, because repetition matters when lies are spreading. The goats were really and truly wild. Lego goat them be. The goats were in the hills. No one owned them in the way people are claim. No pens was broken. No theft happened. Say it again if you have to, because truth must be clear, people. Let's be honest here. Not everyone is interested in truth. Some people are interested in views, attention, and engagement. And negativity brings that all, people, because people react faster to drama, accusations, and conflict than they do to calm, truth, and the real explanation. Now let's pause, people, because if you are watching this, ask yourself something simple. Am I reacting or am I understanding? Because there is a difference, and in today's world, many people react first and think later. While all of this is happening, Colaz Smith TV continues to do what he always have done. Create, build, help, share. That does not ever stop for Colaz Smith TV people, because when something is built on faith, purpose and consistency, it does not fall easily. Here's the truth that some people don't like. Real supporters are not easily shaken. They watch, they observe, they think, and most importantly, they don't jump to conclusions. That is what makes a strong community. Alright now, my people, and as I said before, we don't know is a community Colaz Smith TV is building over there. This is exactly why this platform over here at JA Classified Files exists. Because without spaces like this, some stories would never be told properly. JA Classified Files is about giving full context, breaking things down, speaking clearly, and keeping it real. No cutting corners, no twisting narrative, just the truth, my people. If you believe in hearing the full story, then don't just watch and leave, people. Take action. Hit that like button for me there, please. Drop a comment and share your thoughts, and I will respond to it immediately. Share this video so that others can see the truth, and most importantly, subscribe, press that bell beside it, and press the all notifications so that you will receive all notifications when we post our next exclusive. Remember, we are asking because every time you support this channel, you help to push real stories forward, my people. You balance out misinformation and you give a voice to all the facts. So you don't fight lies with silence, people. You fight lies with truth, awareness, and always being consistent. And that starts with you guys over here at the JA Classified Files. So here we are. A moment in the hills turn into a story online. A hard-working man turn into a headline, people. And as you know it, as simple as you know them reaction, yes, they are already. And a situation that could have been understood became misunderstood. But now you know this part, and knowing is very important. Not everything you hear is real, my people. And not every story is complete, and not every accusation is true. So up until the next time, my people, may I ask you to make sure you stay aware, stay grounded, and stay connected. You understand? Yeah, man, my people. Enough love and enough respect. Remember, say the truth really and truly matters, and your voice is more than likely have something to do with the truth. So people, remember to share your thoughts in the comment section. Up until the next time, enough honors and enough manners. I'm out.